You know, I can never get on this damn stage fast enough to me, whatever. Good evening, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I know this is not my regular scheduled date. I do apologize, but I did have an opportunity to get this really quick interview because, as you know, he's getting ready to go to Saudi to go against Devin Haney. By now, you all know the thumbnail. I'm speaking of Brian Norman Jr. So we had to get it in when we could get it in. You know, we got to get in when we fit in when we on the ground floor. So we just definitely thank him so much for even giving us a few minutes of his time. I did want to come in and just kind of talk to y'all very briefly before he comes on. Obviously, I gave y'all most and all of the news pretty much yesterday, I believe. There has been no new developments news wise that I saw outside of today being the champ's birthday. So happy birthday to Javante Tank Davis, of course. Um, Hopefully he, gets his troubles sorted out. But happy birthday to him. Hopefully he'll relax today and it just at least, at the very least, have a good day. If nothing else, hopefully he'll have a good stress-free day. But outside of that, as y'all know, the Lubin fight in Virgil is tomorrow. I do have a promo that I have been asked to play for some of the other fights that will be taking place this month. As y'all know, we are growing and glowing and starting to partner with different, um, I don't want to say promoters, but different people who put on fights and, have a lot to do with fights. So I was reached out to, I was asked to play this on the show. So I'm going to play this promo for you guys, and then we'll get into whatever else we got going on for as long as we can.
Attention fight fans in the DMV. It's live, it's local, it's boxing. Jetter Promotions, RDR Promotions, in association with Maryland Live Hotel and Casino in Hanover, Maryland, presents a night of championship boxing, Saturday, November the 22nd, featuring some of your favorite DMV boxers. In her professional debut, we've got Bria Miller, Casey Wheels Wheeler, Keith Saunders, Nasheed Sugarsheed Smith, Tyler John Wayne Langer, Jakeem Too Sharp Hutcherson, Mikai No Limit Phillips, Derek Scooter Davis, Ahmed Momo Jones, Brandon the Hitter Chambers, Ezra No Time Turner, and in our main event, we've got Michael the Professor Fox. Tickets are available through AXS or at the Live Hotel and Casino box office. November the 22nd, doors open at 5 p.m.
Well, that was a promo for some of the upcoming fights. Naturally, some of those guys, a lot of those guys we have not heard of yet. Obviously, they're local. They'll be making their debuts to start getting their career started. We do know, of course, who Scooter Davis is. He will also be on that card. That card, I believe, like you said, is November 22nd as well. So that is some of the upcoming fights. If you guys are in the Maryland, D.C. area, go ahead and stop on over there, watch some of the fights as they premiere. And I'm also working with them to see if we can get some of the up and comers on next to Jab, just so we can get familiar with them, see who they are, what they're bringing to the table, and follow them throughout their whole career. Let's see what else. Maybe. Hey, everybody. Let me just speak really quickly to everybody in the building while we're waiting. Lee Jackson, what's going on? Bella Biz, how are you, baby? Savage Bo, AJ, hey, babes, what's going on? Shell, Isaiah, RP Victor Snack, living through Devin. Oh my goodness, come on, y'all. We ain't gonna. I will take the RIP, Isaiah, and leave the rest of it. So RIP Victor, that is acceptable. I'm assuming. Dragon Assassin, what's going on? Please stay on after the interview if you can, Jack. Um, okay, Savage, but I mean, I have a show for us for tomorrow. We'll see how long the Normans can stay because like I said, they have to get ready to go and beat the eyebrows off Devin Haney's face. So there's that. But I will definitely, if y'all just want to come up for a little bit, y'all, come on now. Y'all can't beat y'all dragging me through the guts. AJ, what do you think about Bill and Devin trying to change? I've heard that. I looked it up. I didn't find anything about that. I will look again though, but I did try to find some information about that. I don't know if that's true or not, or if that's just a rumor. AJ. But I did hear that earlier. Somebody did text me, but I could not confirm. Obviously, if I can't confirm it, I try not to bring it to y'all. This is not a gossip column, so I try not to bring y'all stuff that I can't verify. Um, but once I verify it, if I verify it, then obviously y'all know we will talk about it. But maybe Brian knows, and maybe while he's here, we can talk to him a little bit about that. I do have a few things I want to talk to him about. Just how his testing has been and stuff like that for this upcoming fight. And just a couple of clips, because like I said, I'm not sure how long, guys, we can hold him. He does have to get ready to go and get adjusted and accumulated to the new time zone and everything. I do know, I think that Devin is already there. I believe I saw something. He's already over there um, in Saudi. I'm not sure if that's where he did his training. I just saw something they posted on his I don't think it was his YouTube channel, but I know it was posted on there like 50 minutes ago, 60 minutes ago, something like that. It looks like it might have been old and they just dropped it. So I'm not really sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it all pans out. But um, for sure, we'll try and get into that. I don't know if I'll be able to verify that, but oh boy, I mean, are you guys surprised if that is the case? We know what it is. So I don't know why we would be, surprised by something like that. I'm not. If in fact they are trying to change the glove size, I want to know about that ring size and everything else. Shit. It's gonna be nowhere he can run, so it ain't gonna really matter. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't gonna be like he can hide no damn where, you know? Who knows, child? We gonna see though. I can't wait till the 22nd. Not only for that fight, although that is one of the more exciting fights on the card that I am looking forward to. But y'all all know I'm a big David Benavidez fan as well. For whatever reason, I'm not saying that I'm not interested in that fight. I'm just not looking forward to that fight as much as I am looking forward to the other fights. The other fights being the Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes fight, as well as obviously we know Brian versus Devin. Bam Bam should do good too. It's just those two fights in particular, I am definitely interested and excited to see. I love Abdullah. That's my boy. He's going to be fighting for his first world title shot. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting for him. I watched a few of Sam Noakes fights. He seems to be punching hard, but most of his fights have been in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. And not to say anything about the UK, but it's just a little different over here. Things are a little different. So we're gonna see if he can take this power. We're gonna see, because Abdullah, he's not only power, he puts his punches together really well. He has gotten better being more defensively responsible after getting those two flash knockdowns in his two fights before this last one, or the fight before his last one when he fought the ponytail man. So we'll definitely see how this all pans out. But I got Abdullah winning that particular fight. So who knows? But one second. Oh,
All of the details and everything. We picked
Hello.
it up so we can get
what's going on, Brian? Hold on, let me make sure I turn my camera on.
That's gonna leave me on here by myself.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there. I'm so excited for this fight. How you feeling? You ready?
Yeah, I'm feeling wonderful. I'm just ready to get this thing started.
When y'all leaving?
Uh, 2 days on Sunday.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Because I know he's already over there and he's doing whatever he's doing over there. I know that was some like talk about the acclimation, but y'all are leaving soon, so.
Most definitely. I feel like 2 weeks will be perfect timing. Um,
hmm
all right, about that. Appreciate you. But now I feel like 2 weeks will be perfect timing. I feel like that's all you need. Of course, get over the jet lag. I'm pretty sure that's going to be something. Find something good to eat, and then should we back regulated.
So you're gonna eat over there. You're gonna eat the food over there?
Think I finna meal prep for 2 weeks. I mean, I think that's kind of old, ain't it?
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
want y'all to be careful because I know I know before there was some issues like people getting sick over there. So
Are you the type to eat Thanksgiving food 1 month late?
no, that's stretching it. But I do. I'm doing a week and a half. I'm smelling that mac and cheese after a week and
No,
a half. I ain't gonna lie to you.
you something going on with your insides. I bet that bathroom going crazy after that week and a half.
Nah. But I'm glad that you're ready. I did want to talk to you. I know you're busy, and I know that you're tired. But I only had a couple of questions. Now I know I spoke to your father, and he said that you've been tested 10 times already.
Yes, I believe so.
That's crazy.
I
I
mean,
wanna.
I feel like that's cool. Just playing it safe. I put it. He signed the VADA testing as well, so I'm pretty sure he got tested 10 times as well. So I ain't really tripping on that. He ain't really mess up training or anything.
Okay. Yeah. You know what it was? I watched your workout yesterday. You were talking about mind games. And I was like, I wonder if he feels the way about the bottle testing. Like, was it like, do you think it was done intentionally to mess with your mind, like the excessive testing, or like you said, I guess, it's fine. You didn't really take anything from it. But do you think that that was done maybe to mess with your mind?
Could have been, but it really doesn't matter to me. The fight is here. Of course, I'm a clean fighter as well, so really, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't tripping on that at all.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I never heard anything about you testing dirty or having a bad test, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people, they get worried maybe when like someone has power, they always it extra because maybe they don't possess that power, but yours is natural. You know what I'm
Um,
saying? So,
hey, the fact that they are insinuating that I'm on that stuff, I chunk it up to them. The only juice I'm on is Kool-Aid, dog. So I must be doing something right.
no, for sure. So you wear a lot of things I feel like intentional, right? Like you wore the war hat, and then I believe when I saw the fight happen to you, you had on the outcast sweater. Was that done intentional or is that just something that you do?
Wait, which
I know
one?
the war hat, and then the outcast that you had on your hoodie. I thought that was tight. Like, is he doing that on purpose or?
No, that's just. I mean, real. That's just my fashion. I'm be real with you. So,
Hmm.
shoot, I just like how I look. I'm throwing that thing on. You feel me? I relate to
Hmm.
it. I can correlate with it.
Hmm.
I feel how they feel. Boom. Let me throw that thing on.
Hmm. What do you think when people think like the lights are gonna be too bright for you? You're not ready for this moment. What do you say to shit like that?
Uh, That's how I'm gonna say normal people think. And what do I mean by that is it may be too bright for you. It may be too
Hmm.
much for you because you're afraid of testing yourself. You're afraid of stepping up to the plate. That's why we got a whole lot of followers instead of leaders. That's why leaders are very few. I believe either you got it or you don't. Ali, you feel me? He was a scrawny little dude, and he said, "I want to fight the big and bad Sonny Liston." You get what I'm saying? He knocking out everybody, making it easy work. And this little scrawny boy came in there and not only beat Sonny Liston, but he stopped him. You feel me? Then he
Hmm.
came back and did it again. So either you got it or you don't. At one point, Betts Ali, he didn't fight anybody, but then he did. And then look at his career now. So
Hmm.
I feel like once again, if you got it or you don't, just because
Hmm.
other people are afraid and may think about the other things that don't really matter, like go out and go for a walk. I don't care if you're walking by yourself or there's a million people walking, you are still just walking. What is the difference?
Hmm.
So really,
Hmm.
it's just that's why they always say boxing is 90% mental. Because if
Hmm.
your mental is not into it, you already lost.
Hmm. I feel that way for sure. Now I obviously picked you to win, but just so that we're being honest, I think he's gonna make you work for it. Like I see Devin maybe doing some clinching, maybe doing a lot of moving. Are you prepared not to chase him around, but to be able to like really assert yourself?
I'm ready for any and everything. I heard some people saying he was going to walk me down. I'm ready for that as well. Of course, everybody's saying he gonna box me or something like that. I'm ready for that. The grabbing and hold, I'm ready for that. Like literally any and everything, I'm ready for it. And that's what I train for each and every day. To go out and be
Mhm.
prepared for literally everything. Go out to be my perfect self. If I'm a master at everything, what can you do about it?
Hmm. Clock that too. Nothing. But that's the just keeping it fair because Devin he's good. This elite footwork, I don't know where that came from. Um, Obviously your reach is longer than his, so it's going to be a very interesting fight. I know they said they were going to handicap you or some shit like that. In his latest interview that he had, I think it was yesterday or some shit, he's going to handicap you. But you told him it don't matter about the left. I'm going to beat your ass with the right. So did y'all watch the Ryan interview? I mean the fight, and then what did y'all take away from that? Did y'all take away anything you think could help you, or do you not need it? Like whatever.
Not just the Ryan Garcia fight, but no matter what, like even with that fight, of course he got hurt and things of that nature. But it's not necessarily the shot he got hit with. It's setups. It's small. It's the small details that people miss that you got to take advantage of. You get what I'm saying? So, it's
Mhm.
for example, Regis Prograis. He was a great fighter, but why was Devin Haney able to do something so simple to him and make the fight look so easy? You get what I'm saying? So it's all about the small details and everything. Even with the Ryan Garcia fight, of course, we seen the big shot. We love highlight tapes, but what about the small things? So of course, with that fight, even with the Ramirez fight, the Lomachenko fight, the Prograis fight, is something in there that he has a tendency to do, and I just want to find out what that is. And we're going to work on
Mm,
simply taking advantage of every of those little small tendencies. A tiger
mm.
can't change their stripes.
I can't wait. Oh, this is so delicious. I cannot wait. This is gonna be so good. But no, okay. Back to the fight, and obviously the situation that took place in New York where you hit slammed his security guard, his security need to be fired, by the way. But with that whole situation, and y'all have the face off, and whatever happened between that, and I get it, right? The shit talking between fighters and all of that. Did you think that was a bit too far? Because I did. Did
Most
security put
definitely.
his hands on you and all of that shit?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, the energy wasn't even like that. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, man, I wouldn't even get that from Devin. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he was just talking. You get what I'm saying? So, I feel like that was definitely over the top. As you see, the whole time I'm over here smiling and laughing. Like, I know this ain't real deal happening, dog. But hey, November 22nd, we step into the ring. So I guess I'll take care of that.
Hmm. And you obviously, without giving away any game plan, as you said, you ready for whatever they bring to the ring. Do you anticipate him moving a lot or excessively throughout the ring? Do you anticipate that? Or do you think
Um,
he will stand in front of you and fight?
um, can't really say on that. I just know for a fact I'm fighting my fight and not his fight. So it really doesn't matter what
Okay.
for the most part, like, why would I think about what he wants to do? What about what I want to do? What if we fight in my fight? Matter of fact, I feel like boxing. Let me go out there and box. You feel me? So like, no,
Mhm.
I take control, I take lead. You think Joe Frazier was out here saying, all right, what Ali about to do? Because I gotta make sure. No. Joe Frazier said, boy, you finna get this smoke each and every time.
Mhm. Mhm. Did you hear anything about them trying to change the glove size? People keep asking me that.
Hey, I just work here. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I'm glad that you're prepared for whatever it is that him and Bill are cooking up over there, or whatever it is they think they're cooking up over there. Um, we don't want to look past him, but what are your plans for after the 22nd, if you have any?
And guys would like to get me a homecoming fight. I mean, that's what I've been wanting for the longest.
Hmm. Anyone in particular, or you just want to fight at home?
Not thinking that far just yet. Right now, I still
Yeah.
focused on Devin Haney. Let me take care of that real quick.
Please take care of that real quick. So let's see. We got a
Real
question
quick.
for you.
What's
Can
your beef
you?
with Dale, dog? What's your beef with Dale?
So you know what, Brian? My beef, honestly, is not with Devin. I don't like his daddy, bruh.
Yeah.
His father is a clown, yo. Like, no, real shit. His father is a clown. He lies all the time. He makes up things. He narrates stories. He created this whole Debo Dev persona. Like, you idiot. Do you remember what happened to Debo at the end of the movie?
Yeah. I mean,
But
they
anyway,
telling their
that's
own
another.
story.
I don't have a problem with people telling their own story as long as it's truthful.
Hmm. I'm
You know,
saying
when you're trying
he is being truthful. You just said what happened to Debo at the end of the movie.
to. But why would you name your son that? He's snatching chains, all this stuff. Like, stop with that, man. I feel like they pretending. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I don't really like that. But I have a question. So somebody said, Jeffrey with the super chat said, can you make sure you step over him when you done? That's a question for you. I guess you
I,
made a
I'm gonna
promise to
say
somebody.
I'm gonna say if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Like my post fight antics, they are not planned at all. It just spur of the moment. It just happens.
You know what, honestly though, Brian, you know what I really want? I want you to just box them to death because everybody expects you to go in there and just like use your power. I think your boxing skills are underrated. So I want you to just go box them to death. I mean, the knockout come, I'm not mad. But because I want people to really see what levels to this there really is. Like, they keep
Yeah.
saying he's gonna show that there's levels, the bright lights, all this other kind of crap. That's what I would want personally. But if you knock them out, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Somebody said your dad promised me a birthday victory. Let's go. Who is this? I can tell senior. Oh, Jeffrey again. Y'all know him?
Sure. I personally don't myself.
Oh. Well, that's what he says. Your father promised him a birthday
Now
victory.
my pops be on every live stream.
Yeah, I saw him on a few, and I was like, you know,
Yeah.
I feel like Brian is one of the more out of all the fathers, because there's like the T.O. Senior, there's your dad, there's Schofield Senior, and then there's Bill. At least he'll get on like talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Bill will too, but in a different way. I feel like. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So where did the moniker of the assassin? I mean, I know you took on your father's, but when did you feel like you earned it instead of inherited it?
Um, Dude, to be real with you, I was built into it. As in, even go back to my amateur days, like going to national tournaments. Like I don't care if it's two tournaments, back to back, like weeks away from each other. Which one time I actually did before. We traveling here and we
Mm-hmm.
traveling there. We taking heads off. You get what I'm saying? So that's back in the amateurs. Of course, when I became pro, I started off in Mexico, so I was going over there doing my thing. When I won the belt, enemy territory. My last defense in Japan, enemy territory. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
I just became the assassin. Once I signed that contract, it's like that. And also, I'm
Mm-hmm.
real big on mental contracts. I always sign that contract with yourself. You said you're gonna do something. Go out there and do it.
Mm-hmm. You speaking to my soul because I ain't even work out today. But listen,
Exactly. You
um,
ain't signed. You ain't signed that contract. You done ripped it up.
I did. I be in. Oh man, when I got up this morning, it was just too much. I was like, you know what? Tomorrow, I got you. I got you. But that scale said you need to be on there today. But I know you're still with Top Rank, right? And I know that things were not as good between you guys as I guess maybe they should have been.
Look,
Maybe
look.
they wanted you beat the last couple of fights. How is y'all relationship now? I know that they're in transition. They're on Tubi, if I'm not mistaken, so they don't really have like a full platform. How is how is that with them? Like, are you staying with them? Are you? I mean, I know you resigned, but is everything
Um,
good with you and Bob? Or
Yeah, no, everything is wonderful over here at Top Rank. And like you just said, even with the re-signing with them and everything, um, no, we cool with them. We rock with them. We rock good. I mean, I wouldn't be the man that I am today without it. No matter what anybody
Mhm.
say, um, I wouldn't be the champion I am right now if it wasn't for Top Rank.
Yeah, because I know there was mention about Top Rank having the best matchmakers. I know that was said before too. But you were matchmade in a couple fights to lose.
Hmm. No,
So, you know what I'm saying?
that's a personal thing. We always ask for the hardest fights. Like, don't leave me hanging, dog. You on the phone, man. You good. You good. You good. But no matter what, we was always asking for the harder fights. So like even with this one, like, no, man, we want that, but let's make this thing happen. Let's run it. You feel me? So of course this wasn't with Top Rank, but now we told them, and we need this real quick. This is what we've been asking for. We kept saying we want harder fights and harder fights. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, so no, it's I'm loving the journey with them as is.
So you think Devin's going to be a hard fight?
Most definitely. We see his resume. We see what he did in the past regarding his accolades and things of that nature. We know his work ethic. We know his dedication to the game of boxing. So I can never try to downplay who I'm going against. So the way that I show my respect is by coming to the gym and working even harder, knowing what I got going on when it comes down to get into the ring. So I know what I'm up against, and I'm prepared exactly for that, even more. The sound went out. I can't hear you. You me?
Hear
I
you. Can you
can't
hear
hear you,
me?
bro. Yeah, I can hear you now. Nah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. No, it was as far as
Shoot. The thing went back out again. Hmm? Oh, the sound went out. I had called you.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what's
Well,
going
that
on.
was his game plan. When you watch his videos, if you watch any of them, have you seen some of the things that you look to exploit in the ring?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the tiger don't change their stripes.
Mhm. Mhm. So, although you think it's going to be a hard fight, it's not an obstacle that you obviously don't think you're going to overcome.
Just because some things are hard don't mean anything. I mean that's why we go into the gym. The gym is not easy. The gym is not peaceful. You get what I'm saying? I throw myself into the line of fire. I throw myself into hard things. So now hard things is my comfort zone. This is what I do. I overcome hard things. So, of course, this fight may be a little challenging and things of that nature, but I got the mind and the perseverance to push through and get that done.
Mhm. I have this question on my I posed it to my panel last time I was live. If either of you all are in a fight, I mean, are in trouble, who do we think is going to provide the best corner advice? Your father or Bill? Now, obviously, there are some Haniacs that swarm my channel from time to time. So obviously they said Bill, but I said, how is that possible when your father has actually boxed before? Um, so I just obviously that would just make more sense to me. He would know what to say to get you out of trouble versus Bill. Although Bill does a good job, with Devin as well. But I asked that question because you've been training with your father since you were 7 years old, right? And then you trained him for his comeback fight. How was that role reversal?
I hated it. Hated every last piece of it. The reason being is because he hard headed. But besides that, it was good though because I see how similar that we are, real deal. So it was definitely a learning experience also on who I am, like what's inside of me. Like he was 45 at the time, and at the drop of a dime, he lost 14 pounds. And not say he was real deal on point with eating, the runs, everything at the drop of a dime. 2 months straight, nothing but water. Get what I'm saying? So no, I see what's inside of me. I see what's my bloodline. I love that. I appreciate that.
Hmm. Yeah, I watched that. I don't know if it was your media workout last night that you did, and you was like, the South got something to say about boxing. So November 22nd, you know what I'm saying? I guess we're gonna see what the South got to say about boxing. But outside of your own fight on that card, are there any other fights that you're looking forward to on that card?
Uh, no, to be real, with you, I'm just trying to worry about my fight. I don't really be paying attention to the boxing world like that. Right now, I'm trying to paint my own picture.
Hmm. Mm, okay. Now I know the sparring. I think I read before you sparred with Crawford before. How was that?
Oh yeah, that was it was amazing work. That was in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. But no, I learned a lot from that sparring session, and he truly deserves exactly where he at right now. Like he read deal, he like that. Nothing but respect.
Hmm. Yeah, you and I the reason I say that is because I remember in an interview where Devin, obviously he's popping off his mouth and he's saying, "Who are you?" Right, or like, "Who have you fought?" Stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't he want you to be his sparring partner for one of his fights before?
How you know that?
I know. Listen, I hear things.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So didn't really make much sense to me, but what I know you can't really get into it a lot.
Where you get all this info from? You got too many insider info, dog.
I'm
I don't
working,
even be
just
telling
like
folks.
you. I'm working.
My pops talk too much. That's what it is.
No, I swear to God, your father didn't tell me that. I swear he
Uh,
didn't tell me that. The only thing that your father told me was about how many times that you tested because I wanted to know.
yeah.
Because I also heard that maybe it was a little discrepancy in the testing amounts. So that's all that he told me. He didn't tell me nothing else. I promise.
I got you. I got you. But I got to go in and ride out now. I just got done working out. Need to get the food in my system.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate you for stopping by. Got to get you back on to celebrate your victory once you, take care of business on the 22nd.
I got you. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all little thing.
Thank you. Oh, not little, honey. Okay, thank you.
Y'all from the South. That's just how I talk. Everything is little. All right.
Thank you, Brian.
All right.
Oh man, thank you so much, and shout out to the Normans, man. It's always a pleasure, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I cannot wait to this fight. I really, really, really am excited and looking forward to this fight for a few reasons. Well, this whole card, actually, the 22nd in general, the card is fire. But as I said, this is definitely one of my favorite fights on this particular card. Now, y'all wanted me to stay on. I'm going to open the panel for just a few minutes. Y'all know this not my regular goddamn day. All right. So y'all come up here, say what y'all got to say, man, and get the hell on. I'm just kidding. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to the thing so I can make sure we doing what we supposed to be doing. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button as y'all come up in this building, honey. Even if you're watching from the bushes, child, make sure you smash that goddamn like button. You're watching it. I don't understand some of y'all. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Let me mute this thing down. Let me mute the background and put the what you call it in here. And then we should be good to go. For a little bit, y'all. Y'all ain't finna have me up here all night. Y'all love to keep mother on for 100 hours and 66 years. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Mm. Oh man. I know these boys are so busy and everybody's getting ready to go over there. The acclimation, I just hope everything, works out. Everything. They're going over with enough time though. That is enough time. 2 weeks, I would think. I believe Abdul is going to be leaving soon too, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Thomas, what's going on with you, baby?
A great interview. Way to ask refreshing topics and get people engaged, man. You know what I'm
I
talking?
can't really hear you, Thomas, baby. What did you say?
You can't hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hold on a sec. Don't do me like that. What you was saying?
No, I just said great interview
Oh,
and
thank
way to
you.
get way to ask questions that get your interview engaging towards the person that is being interviewed, and way to put a smile on his face before he leave, man. And, that's gonna go a long way for bonding and setting up future connections and stuff like that. I mean, you did your thing on that, so
Yeah, I
shout out
like
to
to
that.
bond with people. I didn't want to get all up in his business, and I knew he couldn't really answer a lot of like technical questions. I didn't want him to either because y'all know Bill be watching and listening from the
Oh
booth.
yeah, Bill got not only that, he got people in the chats. He be sending people in the chats just
Well,
so they
he
can.
can do what he want to do, but I definitely just want to talk to him and let him know that I'm rooting for him, and I hope he wins mainly because I just think it's his time. You know what I'm saying? At 147, he pretty much is the damn king. Who really could beat him at 147? You know,
Yeah, well,
I don't think
yeah.
Barrios can. I don't think Ryan. I know Ryan's going up there to fight Barrios for maybe a title now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Rolly got no real work for him. You know what I'm saying? He probably just have to watch out for like, Rolly's power.
You know what I will say about Rolly?
To fuck with him, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? So it is definitely, it's shit. He the king of 147. I'm
What I
talking
will say,
the
what I
belt.
will say about Rolly is that Ishmael Salas has made a huge difference
Yeah,
in
that's
him.
true. That's true.
I he
He's still ain't fucking with Brian though.
Nah, I don't believe so either. I
But
don't believe so.
he definitely improved from what the hell Bullet was over there doing. I don't know what the fuck Bullet
Yeah, yeah.
Brian even still.
Kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. You know how that. You know how the
Oh
game
my
goes.
God, Hacker.
Yeah, salute to you, Jack. I missed your whole interview. Sorry about that.
That's okay,
That's what the
baby.
replay is for.
Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely replay it. Other than that,
I
chat.
know you gonna replay it as much as you be up on her panel. You bets.
That
I
was
don't. I got to.
That was
You
God.
know.
That's nobody but God because we didn't need the Hanos director and the Hanos
Yeah,
superior in here
exactly,
talking to the king.
exactly.
We don't
Jab.
need that.
You know the Hanos is the army. You know that. Come on.
Huh?
Hanos is the army. You know that. So you know how we get down. But I mean, it's good to see him in good spirits. Because after the 22nd, it's gonna be a sad day. But it's good to see him in good spirits for right now, before the fight.
Boxing hacker, please.
Yeah, what's up?
That's Big Hacker for you.
What you got going on? Anyway, Thomas, what you were saying, baby?
Oh, I was saying that yeah, Brian, he's straight. He got his head on right. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. Devin appears to have his head on straight too, man. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I wanna see what levels look like. We might
Oh
get to
yeah,
see that because that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
So
I agree too. I think they both look good in the gym. Maybe like from what I've been seeing, they
both
both
look
look good.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
both look good.
they both look like they're about to be on their A game. So we're gonna see the best Devin versus the best Brian.
Tell please.
I hope we see the best Devin, man. I hope we don't see what we saw against Ramirez, man. I don't think that's
What?
going to end well.
You mean? You hope you don't see Devin win every round? Okay, he might do that too. We never know.
He's gonna come to do something. I don't know what he's gonna come to do, but he's gonna come to fight. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button.
I will say this, Hacker. The person that he's going to be in the ring with won't be doing the same thing that Ramirez did that same fight. So it's not going to go. And he got the belt too. So you have to definitively. Well, I don't say that because we're in a new modern age.
That's a myth.
Yeah, it's just we're in a new modern age. But man, I like what I heard from my man Norman. I like the way his skin looked too, bro. He looked like he's having a real good camp. I'll say the same for Devin. Devin looks so much better going into this fight as well too, as opposed to some of the other fights he's went into.
Oh,
So
yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I just watched his I don't know, like I said, if they just dropped it or if they had if they just shot it, but he had did like this media workout thing. Hold on, I think do I got a snippet of it? I might have took a snippet of it just to show his little workouts and stuff what he got going on. But yeah, he was doing some type of workout. That he posted. He got a new trainer, a new strength trainer. He got
Who's that, Devin?
Yeah, he got a new strength trainer. So I guess they're working on. He said he was doing strength and conditioning. He said
every morning,
a lot better, and he feels. Yeah, I'll let him tell you for his.
Beautiful. 5 more.
Got done doing some morning strength and conditioning. Every morning, I do some type of strength, some type of conditioning. That's my first workout of the day, and I feel great. I feel strong. I'm happy with the way that camp has been going so far.
Keep breathing. Beautiful.
I've been killing myself to make the smaller weight classes. I'm just a naturally bigger guy, and I feel so much better this camp.
Well, first of all, I just want to point out the fact that he admitted he's been shrinking himself down, but that's neither here nor there. He said he feels better this camp. He said he feels stronger. So, I'm excited, guys. I really am. This is really going to be a really good fight. I got Brian Norman ultimately winning, but Devin Haney going to make him work for it. We know that Devin Haney will find any way he can to try and win a fight. So we're in for a good fight. We're definitely in for a good fight. Dean, what's up, baby?
How you doing, Jab Queen? Great
Hey,
interview.
what's up
I'm
with
very
you?
proud of you.
Oh, thank
I
you.
came
Thank
to
you,
switch up.
buddy.
I came to say something that ain't got nothing to do with Devin or Brian Norman Jr.
Okay.
Have y'all seen Virgil Ortiz Sr. interview on Fight Hype? Everybody owes Jerron Ennis a motherfucking apology.
Oh
Hey,
my
y'all, I
goodness.
just want y'all to know it's
What's
going to be a
going on?
long week. It's going to be a long week from Dean. Everybody, now when they about to go down to Texas, go watch that Fight Hype interview and go hear what his daddy goddamn said.
Well, you know what?
They
We
killing them
live
in
in
the
the that
comments.
didn't drug me up here now. Fuck it, we here. Let's watch it now. Where's that, Dean?
Fight Hype, Virgil Ortiz Sr. Lord have mercy. Thomas Hill, wait till you
Okay,
hear
let's
this
go
shit.
live here.
Hey, and while you loading it up, let me say shout out to eating well, drinking plenty of water, and minding your goddamn business because it helps
Ooh,
to keep a
that is
body
right
good.
there. That
You
is
know what I'm
right.
saying? Shout out Nick J.
Shout out to Nick J, because that is definitely the way to live life, honey. But Nick J, you gotta add minding other people's business without them knowing you minding their business too. The Fight Hype interview. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Videos. Which one was it? What's the name of the baby? Or it's the last one, the
This is
latest
what
one.
the very last one. It's like one of the last 4 videos. Virgil Ortiz
Let's see.
Sr.
The
This
Virgil
is Boots.
Ortiz. This is Jerron Boots Ennis. Is that it?
Uh-huh.
It got 945 views on it. That
Right again.
Right,
Right again.
yeah. All right, yeah. Wait till you hear this shit, Jab Queen. You gonna
okay,
scorch earth.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Just calm down. Let me see. Virgil Ortiz. This is Jerron Boots Ennis. Lord help me. Why y'all so?
And shout out to the good brother, Richard Parrish. You know, my man feeds a nation.
Okay, y'all ready? All right, let's see. It's on the screen. Hope y'all can see it. Okay, here we go.
Jeff Zimmerman here with Virgil Ortiz Sr. Just got done with the press conference here in Fort Worth, Texas. Sundance Square, your backyard. How you doing, Virgil?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. I like that hat, man. Being an LA guy.
Thank you.
You converted.
I love LA. LA is a good one. I love being there. I love the people.
So listen, I know we only got a few minutes, but talk about this fight, man. Lubin is kind of one of those low-key guys you don't hear a lot about. He's not on social a lot. He's a dangerous fighter. 2 losses, Fundora and Charlo. I mean, why this fight? Why now?
Look, he's the guy that's available. He's the guy that's the best guy out there available. He can fight. He's not a boring fighter. He's respectful to a point, I guess you can say, right? So at the same time, you also, when you're fighting, you don't want to be going backwards either, because believe it or not, you're as sharp as your last guy. You're fighting on nobody and you get them out early. It doesn't do you anything unless you're buying time or unless you're trying to save yourself or whatever it is. So keeping him sharp still, keeping him in a fight still, but also giving him time to rest, because they need time to rest too. Bird's been fighting a lot of hard fights. A lot of his fights has been hard. So that's pretty much it. Just keeping him sharp and letting him still be himself, because as these guys get older, they need time to rest. And if you're resting so long and taking easy fights, it's like basically does nothing for you, So it's really just about keeping him sharp, and he's competitive. He doesn't want to just fight somebody either, just some regular anybody. He's not built that way, So you don't want to waste his time.
How do you, and I know you guys are focused, I mean, you guys don't overlook anybody, but you already got the talk about Boots Ennis out there. Boots is going to be in the arena. How do you stay focused at the task at hand and don't let that, what some people are calling a super fight with Boots?
Well, we don't buy into all that, because Virgil has a fight going on right now. That's one thing. You got to show his opponent respect, because if boxing works certain ways. You overlook somebody, it'll bite you in the ass. The other thing is that I mean, come on, the guy just fought a nobody. You know, how are you supposed to sit here and be worrying about him when he's fighting nobody? Just like thinks he can just go straight to you. Like how about you fight somebody? You know, you got to earn your way also. It's just the way it is. Lubin has earned his way. So for us, that's how we see it. You know, Lubin's earned it. This guy's not even in the conversation for us, you know. Unless you fight somebody, or if the money's there and they present it and it's good, you know, that's fine. But I mean, the guy turned it down twice already, just recently. This last offer was supposed to be for October. So how can we sit here and think about him when he's already turned it down? It don't make for us. It doesn't make no sense. It's like I heard somebody ask this question. I don't know if it was you, somebody saying, "What does it feel like having a guy there already waiting for you?" How? He just turned it down twice. How is somebody waiting for you? You know, they turned it down twice. It just don't make no sense.
But he's not the champion.
The question, well, even if he was a champion, he turned it down.
Right.
Just this last offer. How is he waiting for you when he just turned it down? That's like you going out, you know, I don't know, with some girl turning you down and you're sitting there waiting on a date that's not even there. Like, it doesn't make no sense for me. So, yeah. That's how I see it.
Listen, I asked Virgil just a little while ago, and I even asked Oscar. It seems like every weight class that Virgil's in, 140, 147, 154, it's the most stacked.
It's always been like that even since the amateurs. It's been like that since the amateurs. But the thing about it is, you know, sorry, for us, it's different. When you're in that kind of division and you're fighting like the way you are, for us personally, it means something. It means more. Yeah, you got guys that are champions, two-time champions, but look who they fought. Like, and it's funny because it just depends who it is. Some people are happy there. They look at the title and like, oh yeah, I'm a champion. Like, you know, I'll just say, Xander, he's all, you know, he should be happy, I guess. But when he tries to rub it into like let's say he shows right in Virgil's face and, oh yeah, I'm fine, but I'm a champion. Your championship fight is Virgil's 12th fight. Think about it. It's like it's no better than his 12th or 13th fight. So it just depends who values it how. And for us, you know, Virgil doesn't want to be wasting his time. He wants to be remembered as one of the best. You know, it means something. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about him. It's how he feels about his career. But, you know, that's why some people either they stop working or they keep going because they're not satisfied. They want more. It's the same thing. It's the feeling that they have.
And I'm here with Virgil Ortiz Sr. Just got done with the press conference, Sundance Square, Fort Worth.
Jab Queen.
That's crazy, bro. That's
Queen.
Wait, what happened? I'm getting.
That's nasty. That's disgusting. That's
What do you see as crazy work though?
Bro, you didn't hear that?
What? I didn't get it. What was the whole thing?
Can't be bothered with this kind of stuff. Boxing Hacker, what's up, baby? What did you have for the show?
I will say one thing. I did hear Virgil's statement about him and Boots fighting, though. I know Dean doesn't want to hear this, but according to Virgil, the only time they've ever been offered a fight, it was Boots. He was the only one that said yes to the fight between him and Boots.
And Boxing Hacker, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We are talking about today. Boots is on his way down San Antonio right now.
Hey,
we don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. What is his dad saying right now? Because the part you don't want to hear is then Oscar De La Hoya say he agreed to the fight.
So what?
Before you say stuff I don't want to hear, then Virgil Ortiz promoter said that they want that fight to get set up for the top of next year.
Again, it doesn't change.
Did Oscar De La Hoya say it or not? When he was asked about what Eddie, can you stop cutting me off? When he was asked about what Eddie said, did Oscar De La Hoya agree with what Eddie? Because he was asked specifically about what Eddie said.
Yes, that's all those things can be true, but it doesn't mean what Virgil says.
So what are we talking about? Then what are we talking about?
So again,
is Boots about to go to his fight right now?
And the whole
so do you want to hear that shit from a nigga and he about to step up to your fight? Boxing Hacker, you are the person that tell people to call people out. Boxing Hacker, you are the
1 minute, y'all. Shout out to Doctor in the super chat with the $5. Hey, Jab Queen, the whole Virgil camp sounds real shook now that ish got real. They don't even want Boots to come to the fight.
Oh, but he's showing up though.
Back at it.
Oh, but he's showing up though.
Can you ask Boxing Hacker this question? Ain't he the one that tell people to call people out and show up to fights? Ain't that him?
Wait, hold on.
I'm not
Again,
talking to you. I'm asking him. I'm going to
it's
ask
my turn to
Jab Queen
talk.
to
It's my
moderate
turn to
this.
talk. How you
I'm gonna
jumping
ask you,
from me
Jab
and then
Queen. Can you stop
it's
cutting
my
me
turn
off?
to talk?
Hey, Queen. Can you
Jeffy,
ask
you just
Box
told me.
the Hacker?
Why
Isn't
are
he
you
the
asking me? It's my
person that
turn to
says
talk.
people should call people out and then they should pull up the fights and that shows that they want to fight? Isn't that him?
Yeah, that's
What is
him.
on? Again, even if you say that's true, right? What I'm also saying is still true. According to Virgil
The only part we care about
Ortiz,
is the part that you just
according
said
to
was true.
wait, because that's the part you don't want to talk about. Can you keep going? You keep
What
running
does
around in
that matter
circles.
today? Let's say
Please,
that part is
because
true. Let's say
we
that's
were
true,
we were
Box the
calling
Hacker.
Virgil
What
a
does that
duck.
matter about them fighting in
Wait,
the future?
because
What does that matter?
wait. We've been calling Virgil a duck.
No,
But
it's not
according to
a wait. I'm
Virgil,
asking you, what the
wait,
fuck, whatever you about to
you
bring up,
keep
what does that have to do with them
you don't
fighting?
want to talk about because you know what I'll say.
I
According to
don't
Virgil, the
care
only
about that.
time
You're
that
right.
that
You're right,
fight
Box
has
Hacker. I don't
ever
want to
been
talk about it. We
offered.
want to talk about now and
No, it's not
present day.
you are not we, you are you. According to Virgil,
Ask Jab
the only
Queen or
time
Thomas
that
Hill what
fight's
they want
ever
to
been
talk about.
offered,
Well,
Boots is the one that
how about
never
this? How
said
about
yes.
this, Boxing Hacker? Ask
Virgil
Jab
said
Queen
yes.
and Thomas Hill what
One at
they
a
want to
time.
talk about. And let's see how long we want.
Hold on, relax.
Ask
I know
Jab
you're from
Queen and
Philly,
Thomas
bro.
Hill. You said
Hold
it's
on,
only
Philly
me. Ask
boy.
Jab Queen and Thomas Hill.
Jack Queen, did you hear that? Did you hear that part?
What part
According to Virgil Ortiz, the only time that the booth fight ever came up, he was the only one that said yes. He has been the only time the off fight has ever been offered, it's only been Virgil that said yes, not Boots. So this whole talk about Duck, if that's
not true,
true,
number one, but whatever.
that's what he said, and you know it. That's why he keep cutting me off.
That's what he said. And Eddie Hearn and
Yeah.
Boots said they signed to fight Virgil, and Oscar De La Hoya agreed with it. So
I
what are you
don't
talking
know
about?
because Turkey said that
How you
Boots
gonna
wasn't
say
looking
you don't know? Are you gonna
fight.
go off of what people say or not? Or you're gonna ignore what Boots
What's
say
that
and you're gonna just
doing?
go with what Virgil said?
Hold on. I'm about
Which
to
one
say
are we doing? Because I can stop having
This
this
guy is so
conversation right
hurt.
now.
y'all.
It's so hurt, bro.
Y'all.
Yeah, it's all calling Virgil a
Jab
duck.
Queen, he will not let me speak and he keep cutting me off and he will not
Because it's
answer a
my
direct
turn.
question.
How you cutting me
Can
off?
I
It's my
say? Can I
turn.
say one thing?
So hold on.
Quick.
So boxing
Quick.
hacker, you said
Yeah.
up there, you said that's not what Virgil said, right? Dean is telling you, okay, well, Boots Ennis and his team have a different story. And might I add, I don't know if you follow them on IG or not, but Boots is not Boots. Virgil's manager posted like a 4 goddamn page love letter talking about Virgil will fight whoever the hell he want to fight. He don't have to fight nobody he don't want to fight. Doesn't that tell you they're not looking to fight Boots, or at the very
No.
least,
So
they
all
won't
those things can.
I guess
So all
back
those
in
things.
the corner.
Oh, go ahead.
I keep talking while I'm talking. This is not how that works.
This is what he do. This is
My
what
bad.
he
Go
do,
ahead.
Jab Queen.
My bad. Go ahead.
Wait until I am finished and then you speak, bro. And y'all messing up my playback. Stop with all the arguments. Stop with the cutting people off. That is one of the rules of my channel. Now, against my better judgment, I've been letting you up here lately. Don't make me regret it. Go ahead.
So all those things can be true, and what Virgil said can be true as well. So all those things can all be true, but the point I'm making is that according to Virgil, the only time the fight has ever been offered, and when I mean fight, Boots versus Virgil fight has ever been offered, he was the only one that said yes. If that's true, we can no longer call Virgil a duck. We gotta say the only person that's been ducking has been the person who didn't say yes to the fight. That's just the
Well, it's my turn to go now. Thank you. Boxing Hacker is the same person.
I haven't
Boxing
landed
Hacker
my
is the same.
plane. Relax, Philly boy. Did you just hear what Jab said? Don't cut people off. You know.
And just finish your thought.
Yeah. So I just wanted to point that out there. You know. So yeah, salute to you guys. I'm about to drop anyway. Don't
Thank
cry,
you. You was finished your thought. Get the fuck out of here. We don't care. Thank you. What I was going to say though, Jab Queen, is can you not cut me off like you said? Because you said you was finished your thought. Thank you. We appreciate it. Bye. Have a good day.
In the chat, David. If it's not, give me a second. I thought I pinned it. I'm so sorry. I thought it was pinned. That's my bad. Go ahead, Dean Big. What you were saying?
Yeah, I just wanted to show you, Jab Queen, how they switch it up immediately. This is the same guy that everything Jerron Boots Ennis does, he asks Gervonta Davis to do. But then when a fighter does it, I just want you to show you, Jab Queen, how quickly they switch it up. And then he want to bring up what Virgil said, but don't want to bring up what Boots said. I just wanted to point that out, how people like to talk shit, but when shit get real, Jab Queen, they tend to not stand on it. Now, Boots is about to pop up down San Antonio. Do you think the boxing world want to hear that shit Virgil Ortiz Sr. said? Do you think the boxing, because guess what, Jab Queen? That's why I'm mad at Fight Hype. because he want to talk about stuff that been happened. Well, then Virgil Ortiz Sr., well, then y'all been said y'all needed 48 months to fight Boots. So are we talking about the past or not?
I mean, it's
because that's your team. Your team said y'all need 48 months to fight Jerron Ennis. That's on document too, y'all. So I just wanted to bring that up, Jab Queen. Y'all continue to have a good show. I just wanted to show y'all that Virgil Ortiz Sr. said Jerron Boots Ennis got to earn a fight with his son. Same stuff Erickson Lubin duck ass was talking about. Same stuff. You know, even though Erickson Lubin said Boots need a belt, but Erickson Lubin just turned down a belt opportunity with Baccarat versus Aliev, Jab Queen, after crying, bitching, and complaining and petitioning to the IBF.
Virgil's father got some goddamn, he got to fight somebody. Who the your son ain't no fucking husband.
And when they say fight somebody, Jab Queen, he meant fight somebody other than my son. Make sure you harp on that part, Jab Queen. When he says he need to go fight somebody, he wasn't talking about his son. Somebody was somebody else.
And what makes Brian? That's what I'm talking. And I had this question yesterday. Who the hell deemed Virgil Ortiz the goddamn king of 154? That nigga is not a champion. Yes, he's had a couple of tough fights, but that's about it. That nigga ain't running shit. He been in the Golden Boy Protection Program for 100 goddamn years.
Thomas Hill. I just want y'all. I want to warn y'all. I'm getting all the Earthmanisms together. Jab Queen, and do not let it be a tough fight. He better walk through Lubin, David, because all week, oh my God, it's gonna be Virgil Ortiz week, and I can't wait. All y'all people that said Boots a duck, Boots this. Now watch when Boots get in that goddamn ring. Watch how funny they start acting. Jab Queen, they don't even want the man to come to the fight. Oscar don't even want the man to come to the
What
fight.
are you talking about? No. What did he say? Somebody said I should play something. I should play what he said at the final press conference. I was preparing for my interview, babe. I didn't even see the final press conference. What he said? Hold on, let me try and pull it up, y'all. We live.
Yo, since you still here though, Hack, man. I mean, you know you my man 50 grand and all, but you gotta let people speak, bro. You gotta stop talking over, especially the host. If the hostess is up here telling you to chill, yo, you gotta chill, man. Just for a little bit.
All right. Well, we know the Flex versus Johnson card is on now, guys. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. It's on YouTube. The Nicholas Floss and Tiger Johnson is fighting now. I don't know if they're up, but I know
check that out.
That is the
is
card.
That the Pro Box?
Yeah.
Pro Box.
Hey, Jab Queen, I am very proud of you, Jab Queen. Great interview. I love the way you conducted yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the great work, the great questions, by the way. Actually thought-provoked. I'll holler at you, Jab Queen. I just wanted to bring that to your platform and let y'all know what's going on.
Thank you, Dean.
All right, Dean.
Yes, ma'am.
Right again.
Right again. I was right again. Oh, they gonna be sick.
It's all Haney fault.
Hey, but I'm glad your boy gonna show up, man. Hopefully he get to walk up in that ring too, cause we gotta have a different conversation. Nicky Figgy be over there talking about he need to go fight somebody. Nigga, I want to fight you. You that somebody I want to fight.
Yo, that's weird as hell to me. I can't believe that. I'm sorry, Miss Barbara. I didn't see. I'm sorry, Miss Barbara. Let me go find it. I did not. I sure didn't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm over here playing. I didn't see. Go ahead, Tom. While I look for Miss Barbara super chat, please.
Oh no, I was on the Baltimore to be more bully, but I will say I will echo chamber what my man Deem said. I mean, the interview was excellent, and it was the type of interview that would lend it.
Go ahead.
Oh no, it was just the type of interview that will lend itself for future interviews. I mean, like I said, you left the man, he walked away with a smile on his face. Oftentimes real rap. That's real rap.
Yeah.
I mean, he was engaged in the conversation so much that he cracked a smile. You know what I'm saying? That means you did your job. So shout out to you and shout out to Cam J, because I know y'all work collectively as a unit to get this stuff out with unbiased, without the slight of bias. So hey, shout out to doing that. And hey, all the best to
before I read the room, definitely. We definitely do. I told my brother that the other day on the phone. I said we do so well when I read the rooms. And it's supposed to be like an Exodus file to say, like, where it's just every once in a while, it won't be all the time, but when big ticket topics hit the airways, like we talked about maybe doing something about Layla's most recent video, but then we like I think we beat that horse to death with the Layla and Clarissa thing. Because I know Layla just recently came out and said that Clarissa bought all of those views for the for that video that she posted. So, I felt like Clarissa is right now. She's in her happy place with her $8 million contract with boxing and rap. I guess whatever the case may be. So I felt like just leave that alone. She's doing what she got to do. But
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much, Thomas, for acknowledging that. We put a lot
Eh,
of work in.
last thing before Be More go, will you guys also be doing an expose on the quote unquote pot calling the kettle black? Because that would be very interesting.
Are you talking about the Jake and Tank thing?
Yeah.
I did a video on that already, so I don't know if my brother wants to even revisit that. Once maybe we figure out what's going on, we might do something together about that. But I already did my Jake
You
slander.
did your little expose for sure. Well, all right then, Be More bully. I'm gonna let you have the panel, bro. I'm gonna get off.
All right,
All right,
my
Thomas,
man
thanks for calling in,
Thomas.
baby.
One love, brother. Peace and blessings.
Always, always love, peace, and African grease.
Oh my goodness. What's going on? What's happening on, Mr. Lynch?
Hey, what's going on, Jab? I found that whole interview interesting. When
Thank
the
you.
brother say he going to show up at the fight and show up and show out, next thing you know, everybody changed their minds. Now all of a sudden he said you
Uh-huh.
got to earn the fight after Oscar already said. And I seen another thing on Fight Hype when he was saying that I think it was yesterday when he was saying um that Boots and them was going to come down to the fight, said they was coming to the fight. Oscar was like, hey, Oscar gonna be happy because that's
Well,
promote.
Oscar said they should stay home. I believe. I thought I saw Oscar say they should stay their ass home. But since you brought up Oscar, did y'all hear that Dana White got in trouble for fight fixing? That
Oh
was on
yeah,
Thursday.
oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yeah, the FBI is investigating
hmm,
TKO, Dana White, the whole nine, especially when it came to UFC fights.
that
So
might
they
have
may
to be a
be,
dirty secret, Thomas. You talking about some damn? I might have to do a dirty secret on Dana White's ass, and they getting investigated. That's I'm gonna have
oh,
to.
you gonna find that very interesting.
Okay.
Go down his whole history with the UFC, all the dirty
Oh,
shit
I get
he
up in
did
that
on the
business, baby.
background.
I
Yeah,
get up in the business.
and show how racist he is towards brothers in
Yes.
particularly, you know what I mean, American brothers who fight. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? That's why you got a flood of talent from the diaspora inside the UFC right now, but the ratings are going down because it's not enough us.
Yeah.
And it's a whole lot of Europeans and Russians just all over the UFC right now. Matter of fact, they even pushed out the Brazilians just about.
Yeah.
You can count on one hand the amount of Brazilians who have a belt in the UFC.
Hmm.
Dana's a dirty. He's a yo. Hey, yeah, do that expose. Go do a deep dive on him.
I will.
Do a
I
deep
had another
dive
one I
on
was
him.
going to do about what's going on with the women's boxing. So I'll make that my men's boxing, I guess. But I'm
Oh,
sure that's something together. But I definitely will look into that. I heard that when Oscar said it on when Oscar said, "I know you lying, sin." When Oscar said it on his Throwback Thursday, I was like, "What the hell? How that get past my radar?" But I'll
mm-hmm.
definitely look into that. I am very intrigued to find out what is going on with that particular situation. So I definitely will look into that. But back to this Virgil Ortiz, the whole Oscar and Virgil's father. I cannot believe Virgil's father just sat up there and said that. It's just, and I don't see how boxing hacker doesn't understand that. It sounds to me like he's really not interested in fighting Boots. That's just what it sounds like. My interpretation of that could be 100% wrong, but to me, it just looks like he's trying to little boy him, trying to son him. I find that
Yeah.
extremely interesting.
But you know what's funny about Hacker? You know how Hacker is. You know how you have, um, let's say, like a man and a woman have communicate. And some women, they are anti everything that the boyfriend may say. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Even if it's right. I'm not saying all y'all like that. I'm just saying
No,
you
it's
know
true.
what I mean,
It's true. Hmm.
right? But that's how Hackett is. If we say the sun is outside and it's like 12 noon, high sun, 100 and something degrees, he gonna
But that's
tell
not
us that
true,
the sun
Boxer
isn't
Hacker.
out.
That's not true. You don't remember when Virgil
No.
Ortiz said we're gonna meet for all the way up there? You don't remember? I'm looking for that. I'm looking for this right now on Instagram. Keep talking, Mr. Lynch. I'm gonna find this for Boxer Hacker. I'm gonna read it to
Oh,
you.
I just saw a statement. Man, cut it out, hacker. Yeah, but you know how it is. They're gonna go ahead and be the opposite. It's like if it's night, if I say it's night, it's day. No, it's not. It's night outside. Look, it's dark. No, it's just early morning. The sun isn't out. No, the sun is out. Yeah, hackers still be saying the opposite. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
what I'm peeping, what had me tripping is the fact that your girl Clarissa Shields out here buying views.
Oh my God.
Ah!
Stop it, honey. Oh my goodness.
I was like, you gotta space it out. You know what I mean? You just go ahead and do a mill eight, and just go ahead and say this is what.
Yo, that's wild, yo.
Oh man, she can't mess. She can't mess with Layla.
Yeah, Layla kind of double side.
Layla, look, but see, Leia not even saying a word, and she roasting, roasting.
Oh my goodness. That was kind
Oh man, boy,
That's kind of pathetic. Shout out
huh?
to Rich Paris with the $20. Love the authenticity and congrats on a great interview. We're gonna get on APP out on your ass if you keep ghosting us on the Discord to come back home, Queen. Yo, you see, I be busy, man. I'm out here working. Yeah, I'm literally out here working. I'm out here working, man. But I am. I am gonna pop up in there. Y'all be on some wild ish up in there, man. I be trying to keep up, but it be going. But anyway, no, Mr. Lynch, you 100% right. She fried her behind without even having to say, well, where the hell is this 4-page letter? Was it on here or was it on X? That Virgil's team put out, his manager had put out a statement saying they don't have to fight him if they don't want to, and all kind of crap. I'm not sure what the hell Boxing Hacker is talking about, but nevertheless, and Boxing Hacker, I don't even know when you talking about he turned down the fight. Are you talking about when Virgil Ortiz moved to 154 after he got out the hospital, and then he called Boots out? Is that what you're referring to? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm-mm. I think what's going on is that Oscar is trying to work a back deal where though Virgil Ortiz can get a shot at one of those belts at
But Virgil Ortiz
54.
has had his opportunity at those belts for 127 years, though, Mr. Lynch.
Yeah.
The nigga been an interim champ for how long now? He could have been for a belt if that's what he really wanted to do. He could have pressed the issue with a few of the champs, but he never did that. He tried a little boy Xander a couple months ago. Y'all remember that? How you?
Mm,
And I get it. A lot of people were telling me because Virgil has the bigger name, but how you trying to little boy the damn champion?
man, you know how Oscar get down. Oscar always prided himself on being back in the back room trying to make deals. That's how Oscar is. Oscar always been like that. You know what I mean? And right now he trying to fit him in at 54. When you
I
look at it, hmm,
What you saying?
oh, he trying to get him in. I think he trying to in the back room trying to get him into one of those slots for a belt. I'm like, the nigga been interim for I don't know how many different years. He should have been stepped up.
That's what
That's
I'm
just
talking
like,
about.
yeah, he should have been stepped
Virgil's
up.
bigger name than Xander Tay. That's what basically they were trying to say. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. But that's what they were trying to. That's how they was trying to play him because remember when Xander was looking for that fight and he reached out to Virgil and it was just like they was not about to fight in Puerto Rico. do it in the States, doing the MJ. And that's when Oscar made that video talking about how Top Rank ain't, is about to be homeless. This is before they lost their home and all this other shit. So he was basically saying, like, y'all don't even have a platform. How you trying to offer a fight with him? They tried to play it, and it was beneath Virgil. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that a lot. And where was I last night? I was on Greg Hackett. Shout out to GHB TV. I was over there last night. We was talking about it, and I was reminding him that Golden Boy is down bad. They lost the 5v5. You know what I'm saying? Then who else? Well, we know that Zepeda lost to Shakur after Ryan lost to Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Kid Austin is playing peekaboo with his damn fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the last big star that they may have or big name that they may have is Virgil Ortiz. So they got to move him strategically. I'm not saying that Virgil Ortiz can't fight. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is Virgil Ortiz is being moved strategically. They didn't want to let him fight Xander. They don't want to let him fight Boots. It's obvious. Like, Boxing Hacker, I don't know why you can't read the room, baby. I don't understand this. It's not hard to tell. That anytime you say stuff like this, whoa, he needs to go fight somebody. You basically saying, stop picking on my son, go fight somebody else. That's what it sounds like. Especially when niggas put they money where their mouth is. I know Eddie is not putting his money where their mouth is. Please don't misconstrue my words, because I know Eddie's cheap. But in the point where they're gonna pull up this fight and apply some real pressure, now all of a sudden y'all ain't got time for Boots. Y'all on the bigger and better things. What the fuck is bigger and better? You an interim champ, now he a goddamn interim champ. Y'all fight for the interim champ baby, I guess. I don't know what's happening. But this is the fight that everybody been calling for, right? This is the fight that people been saying they want. You supposed to be that nigga at 154. He done called you out. Why not get the smoke, Virgil? Now everybody got all these excuses for Virgil. It's ridiculous.
See, that's what happened when they want to claim somebody as being a duck and ducking. Then when that person step forward to them, they ducking.
Yeah.
They running. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm like, over the last year and a half, y'all been saying that Boots been ducking y'all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Virgil always been ducking. I never here go this mother sucker.
Yeah, then soon as Boots stepped to him, you see what happened.
Yes, Hacker.
Yo, Jab. So I got the link. I'm gonna post it in the private channel, right? To that video.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, let me text. I think my daughter got my phone. I'm gonna text my brother because I know he was reading that Virgil Ortiz letter together. So maybe he had it on his phone and he sent it to me. I gotta see. Okay. So who am I saw this shit, Boxing Hacker, but I'm just playing it for the people. Hold on, y'all. Boxing Hacker, you said you can do it. Hold on. Who's never said it?
Already, if they're going one and then supposedly to me next, but that's what it was at the time, and they said they needed 2 tune-ups, and now
I appreciate you, man.
the thing that people don't know is that it's not even that it's not known; it's already known. Is that we were both offered a fight already, and he said no, and from my manager, he told us, because the manager's the one talking to you. Yeah, he was manager to other, whatever, but he said that he needed 2 tune-up fights for the fight. Whether 2 or 1 is true or not, or they changed their mind, because it's looking like they changed their mind already if they're going one and then supposedly to me next. But that's what it was at the time, and they said they needed 2 tune-ups, and now I don't know, and people want to give me shit because I took 2 tune-ups when I moved up to 154. But the difference is, I had a life-threatening illness and I couldn't make 147. I was hospitalized, and we had to make sure that I was good and healthy to keep on fighting, to even continue my career. Jerron won a unification fight against a good opponent. It was a good fight. Why does he need 2 tune-ups? He has all the momentum going. Just go and face the best. And we had already said yeah. So I mean, the thing that people don't know is that it's not even that it's not known; it's already known. Is that we were both offered a fight already, and he said no. And from my manager, he told us, because the manager's the one talking to other people's managers, to other, whatever. But he said that he needed 2 tune-up fights for the fight. Whether 2 or 1 is true or not, or they changed their mind, because it's looking like they changed their mind already if they're going 1 and then supposedly to me next.
You know why I'm laughing, Jab?
You see, you can't call Virgil a duck, because in another interview he said that was the only time they were ever offered a fight, and they said yeah.
So, Boxer Hacker,
said
did you
no.
forget the interview that he said when he said we're gonna meet, but it's gonna be all the way up there? Did you forget that interview too?
I heard that, but still, it still stands. The only time these guys were offered a fight, the one person who said no was Boots, and that even confirms what Turkey said. Because Turkey said, if y'all remember, Turkey said that Boots doesn't want big fights. He wants tune-ups. Turkey said that, and it actually matches what Virgil's saying, because according to Virgil, Boots was actually with 2 tune-ups.
Virgil got that bullshit from Turkey, and I don't know where the fuck Turkey got that from, because Boots flat out said on YSM that he never said that. He said that.
I don't know, but he's fighting tune-ups though. He fought tune-ups, so
man, you know what?
I guess Turkey is Nostradamus then.
Because Virgil's first fucking fight was a tune-up.
Yeah, but Virgil's
that nigga had a lopsided record when he fought him, so I don't want to hear that.
But if we're gonna talk about who's ducking who, the person who turns down an offer is the one that's ducking. That's how it normally works. We can't deny that. We can't deny it. If there was an offer, if there was the offer to fight and the person who turned down was Boots, is Boots. You gotta call it. It don't hurt me no ways. Like, it don't hurt me neither way, but I gotta say what it is. What's up, David?
Look, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. You can't tell when somebody lying.
I mean, that's because Boxer Hacker.
What makes you think he's lying?
Tell him anything, and he believe it. I'm telling you right
The
now.
7. Hey, Jab Queen, you heard of the 7 pantomimes, right?
The what?
The 7 pantomimes, where you could tell when somebody's lying. They're a technique of reading a person's body language.
Yeah.
Right? He exhibited all of it. He couldn't keep his head straight. His eyes was moving left to right. He stuttered. And then he do another thing that they do, that little kids do. They put their hand in front of their face, or they touch their face while they turning their head, looking in another direction while talking to you directly. He was lying. Especially when he was talking about Boots and the whole situation of the
Richard Harris returned comment of the day for this comment right here. Boxing Hack, I want you to read this, and then I want you to respond to him. I want you to read that.
I'm driving, but I'll try. 1 second. Let my car on autopilot. Hacked a hypocrite. When Shakur got the call and the negotiator couldn't even get past the preliminary discussion, he ain't called Shakur that, because Shakur said, and I always say, Shakur said that they told him that the fight wasn't ready yet, so there was no fight offered. There's a different level.
So Virgil said we're gonna meet, but it's all the way up there. What does that mean?
It means in heaven. I thought he was talking about heaven.
This nigga right
Yeah,
here.
yo, Jab, I hear you. You know, I used to say Virgil was ducking Boots, right? But if there was a fight, you gotta call a spade a spade. If there was an offer out there and Boots said no, then you gotta say Boots is the one who ducked the offer. If what he said, I don't know what David was talking about, like the 7 demons of the apocalypse, what he was talking about, but if there was a fight, if there was a fight to be made, and Boots said no, he said no, it's a duck, you know. That's all I look at it that way, man. You know.
You saw when you look back at that interview. Watch his body language, his head movement.
I just heard his words,
brother. He's not gonna do no such a thing.
I'm not gonna do
like
none of
Harpo
that subjective talk.
Yo, of course he ain't.
What Boots said? We're gonna ignore what Boots said.
What Boots say?
Boots said he never asked for no goddamn tune-up, no damn tune-up.
Then it go from 1 tune-up to 2 tune-ups. You see
but
how
they
they
upped
upped it?
Tune-up though. But in the action show he fought a tune-up. So you never asked for it, but then you're fighting a tune-up.
Hold up.
No.
He fought a tune-up. Why? Why did he fight a tune-up?
Good question. Why did he?
Who declined to fight him?
I'm not sure who declined. I'm not sure. You have to.
First of all, Rashidi Ellis. That's number 1.
Okay.
He decided to fight him and then went and put Flacco or Flacco or whatever the hell his name is on that card the other day. So let's not act like niggas wasn't offered fights before Lima and turned him down and he was left to fight Lima. The other
Well,
champion.
she Ellis is not a champion either. And I mean, Virgil's not a champion, but I think Virgil's on a better trajectory than Rashidi is. You know, I don't know. I'll put it like this, man. Like before, I thought Virgil was ducking, but then the way Virgil put it, can't call him a duck. I can't say. He said yes. Jab, you gotta realize he said yes to the fight. That's what kills it. It's not like they both said nothing.
Boxing Hacker, are they moving like people that said yes to a fight?
He said he did say yes to a fight, so you don't have to move nowhere.
That's not what she asked you.
They're talking like that now.
Hey, Jab, I'll put it like this. What he's saying matches what Turkey. Are they moving like? I don't know how people move when they say yes to a fight. They move normal to me. The fight didn't happen, so what else are they supposed to do?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It seems like, so my man, who did Virgil fight? Who has he fought? He said they said he need to go fight somebody, right? Like he ain't trying to fight them, but then he did that.
I hear you, Thomas. I'm not saying
no, but who has Virgil fought that you would believe him over Boots? Since it's about Boots not fighting nobody, who has he fought, and why is he the one that should dictate things when Boots is the more accomplished of the two?
I hear you on that, right?
No, you don't, bro, because you believe in what they're saying.
But wait.
My man said, okay, all right, before you go.
I hear what you're saying, but you're like, I'll keep saying it.
You said you heard him answer the question.
Right. It's not to say that I just believe Virgil supremely, but I'm saying if what Virgil's saying is true, because nobody refuted it at the moment, right? If what Virgil's saying is true, we can't call Virgil a duck. And I literally heard him say like last night that the fight has only been offered one time to him, and that's the one time.
Oh, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
It don't hurt me no ways, like Virgil Boots is one of my favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt me no ways, but like I always thought Boots was ducking Virgil was ducking Boots. But then
what changed now? What changed now?
Because when the fight's offered and somebody says no, you can't call the person who said yes a duck.
Nigga, it
doesn't make sense. And like I said, it matches what Turkey was saying.
I know you can hear me. Let's go back to the timeline, okay? So originally they were supposed to fight at 147 pounds, correct?
Sure, yes.
Okay. So what happened at 147 pounds?
The fight wasn't made.
Why not?
I believe Virgil was sick, right?
Virgil said he needed 48 months to prepare for Boots in this? Did he not say that?
Damn.
Yeah, but he was sick though.
Nigga, hold on. He said he needed 48 months to prepare for Boots in it. How many years is it, Boxing Hacker?
He said he needed 2 years to prove. No, he said 48.
48 months. Did he not?
I don't remember. When did he say that?
This nigga's slow. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know when he said that.
Okay. Mr. Shelton.
Yeah, let me know when he said that. I don't remember him saying 48 months. 48 months is a long time.
Yeah, I know.
That's like, what, 4 years? So I
don't know. The nigga, before Sheldon cooked, the nigga also was, he went out, but the nigga got sick because he was shrinking him. So he was shrink baiting so he can go on and try to dominate little cats. That's the reason why that nigga was sick. Because he was cutting all that goddamn weight to get down to weights he shouldn't have been partying at. So, yo, you believe everything he say, but Boots is a lie. Make that make sense, man.
So am I not to believe anything he says?
You believe everything, though, Hacker.
Wait.
Boots tell you stuff you don't believe that ish.
Wait. Boots hasn't denied what he said though, and Boots did fight a tune-up. So it's hard to say, all I'm saying, if what he's saying is true, so keep in mind, he could be. You might be right. Maybe he's lying, but if what he's saying is true, which hasn't been refuted yet, then I can't call him a duck. How can I call somebody a duck if they say yes to a fight? Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, Boxing Hacker, baby, we get it. What's up, Mr. Shelton? Oh, Mr. Shelton done ran up off the damn panel. Boxing Hacker ran Shelton off the damn panel.
Nah, he got that gas station mobile. We got that gas station mobile.
I want the
you want that smoking, huh?
To be the same, guys. Make sure we smashing that like button as you're coming through the building. If you hear and you forgot, just make sure you go ahead and smash it. Boxing hacker. So okay. Now you're saying before you used to think that Virgil was ducking. Why were you thinking Virgil was ducking before, and now you're not convinced?
Because I remember that comment he made. You're gonna fight, but it's gonna be all the way up there. So to me, he looked like he looked disinterested in the fight. You know, originally it looked like he was the one that's disinterested in.
He looked interested in the fight by saying we're gonna meet, but it's gonna be
No,
all the way up there.
disinterested. Sorry, I had a list. He didn't look interested in the fight based on like the way he was talking. Like, so I thought, yeah, he doesn't want to fight. He don't want to fight, you know. And so that was my initial thoughts. So I was on the same board as everybody else. You know, he don't want to fight Boots. But all I'm saying is, if there was a fight that was actually offered, because back then there was no fight that was actually offered. If there was actually a fight on the table and Boots said no, who's ducking then? We can't call. And suppose it's all true. So Jacqueline, suppose what he's saying is just true, right? Because we can play devil's advocate and say he's lying. But let's just say it's true, what he's saying. That he was the only one that said yes, and Boots actually said no. Wouldn't that mean that Boots is ducking Virgil? Or they ducked Virgil?
No, Boots ain't never ducked no damn Virgil.
No, but I'm just saying, suppose it's true. Suppose what he's saying is true. Wouldn't you consider that a duck?
This is my problem with you, boxing hacker, right? You want to go on the limb and believe everything Virgil Ortiz said, but you're not even willing to entertain the fact that Boots Ennis might be telling
I can accept him saying the truth, but it doesn't negate what Virgil's saying though. So like even if I accept everything he said as truth, it doesn't actually negate what Virgil said. That's the problem. So he's not like Boots never made like a direct counter to what Virgil said. He never said like, oh, that offer never happened, or I said yes to the offer. He never made a comment like that. But I can accept everything else he said is truth, but it doesn't mean what Virgil says is a lie. If that makes sense.
No, the hell it don't make sense, and I think you know that, boxing hacker. If one person is telling the truth, the other person has to be doing what?
No, but if they're talking about two different topics, it doesn't matter, right? Like if you're telling me I stole the ice cream, I'm talking about eating cookies. I ate cookies. Like it doesn't change anything.
Hacker, you know? I just sat back and I just listened to you for like 5 minutes. You went on and agreed that Virgil doesn't want to fight Boots. Then you decided you want to backtrack it and go back to what Virgil said and saying that Boots is ducking. So you can't have it both ways, man.
You heard. So you sat back, but you didn't hear everything correctly, though. So I
heard what you said. You said he do not want to fight Boots.
Let me reiterate. So Jab Queen asked me, why did I think Virgil was ducking originally?
You said, I don't know. He don't want to fight Boots.
And I said it was because of that comment they made. We're gonna meet, but it's gonna be all the way up there. The way he was talking didn't seem like he was interested in the fight.
But Boxer Hacker, based on the interview that his father just gave the fight hype, how can you still say it appears that Virgil Ortiz wants to fight Jerron Boots Ennis if Virgil Ortiz's father is basically saying, who is this nigga? He need to go prove himself in order to fight my son, who also is not a goddamn champion and has never been a goddamn champion. Who the hell is he?
Was he talking about Boots? I thought he was talking about Zaire.
Oh man.
No, hold on, 1 second. I hear you guys, but again, let's stick to the original topic. What Virgil said is that there was an offer.
Oh my God.
We're looking for. So here's the problem, Jab. Here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. I'll tell you what the problem is, right? Everybody's looking for a reason to say that what he's saying is incorrect, right? I get it. Here's the problem. Virgil's original statement is that there was an offer made. Like, even if we're to say, like, oh, what his father said, if there's an offer made, right? And one person says yes, and the other person says no, the person who said no is the one you will consider a duck, not the one person who said yes. If there's an actual offer on the table.
I feel like we're going in circles with this whole conversation.
I need to spliff. Where my herb? I gotta roll something. Fucking with goddamn Hacker. What's up, D1?
Great. What's up, Hacker? Great interview.
What's up, D1?
Hold on, there's too many people talking at one time. What'd you say, D1?
I said great interview with Brian.
Thank you so much.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hacker, bro, you like the DAZN executives. It's fucking Virgil Ortiz fight week. So now we're gonna go up there and act like Boots is ducking because he didn't want to take a fucking fight in Saudi Arabia on an undercard against Virgil. That will be a mega fight here in the United States. Is that what we're counting as ducks now?
Yeah.
Because who? Because Oscar De La Hoya says it? Because he got the platform right now?
So D1, so here's my thing, right? My whole argument stems from this. Like before I used to say that Ortiz was ducking Boots. I said it multiple times.
Ortiz is and was ducking Boots. He
But
needed
here's the
48
problem.
months, remember?
Here's the problem. And
There is no problem.
Ortiz made a very interesting statement. Like I had another interview where he made an interesting statement. He said the only time the fight has ever been offered, he was the
He
one that
said yes. I get it. I watched it all. But listen, you're listening to one side of it.
Huh? I hear
That's
you.
one side of it.
If Boots comes back and says, "Oh, that's a lie," "Oh, we were never offered a fight," okay, but he's
Boots
never
is going to
said
be
that.
there front row in what they're doing.
Yeah, but he did.
He addressed all of that.
All of it.
I don't know because he ended up fighting a tune-up, like Virgil said.
So what? Did you ever see who Virgil fought first at 154? Do you know the guy Virgil fought? Who?
Huh?
Who was Virgil's first fight at 154?
I don't remember.
Frederick Lawson.
Yeah, I know. No, it wasn't Lawson. It was I forget the dude's name, Anakako or something.
At 154, I could have sworn it was Lawson with the.
No, Lawson was number 2.
Oh, okay.
Lawson was number 2, and Lawson broke his hand on the top of Virgil Ortiz's head, and that's how the fight was stopped. This fucking guy has been out here talking crazy when he's had crazy tune-ups to get used to the weight. It's only going to make it worse for him. And now they're going to find a way out right after this Lubin. If Lubin doesn't knock him out, because that's what I'm thinking, I think Lubin's going to spoil the whole fucking party and knock Virgil Ortiz out. But that's besides the point. They're talking crazy, and it's
D1. His first fight at 154 was Frederick Lawson. He fought Michael Penning at 147, and then his first fight at 154. Well, I don't know if it's 154. You can count that as 154. 152 and a half.
Yeah, 152 and a half is 54. That's what I'm telling you.
That was Frederick Lawson, and then the next fight was Thomas Dula.
Yeah, well, the first full guy, 2 fights at 154 before he started acting like he's some sort of fucking champion slayer. Still ain't never been a champ. Ain't never fought no fucking current champs. I don't know where they're getting off. Let's not forget it's Oscar De La Hoya at the fucking wheel here, controlling what's going on with this kid's career. He is a notorious fucking I don't even know how to say it. He moves his guys correctly. He's a notorious duck. That's why Virgil ain't no full champion, because he's not willing to put him in there with no champions. And I don't even know how the hell this guy is all of a sudden the man at 154. Charlo's back, and Fundora been doing all the heavy lifting at 154 pounds. So where they get off calling this kid the man, it's crazy work. This shit is all piling up, and Lubin's going to spoil this shit all, and it's sad to fucking know it as a boxing fan. When I love Boots, I want Boots to get the Ortiz fight, but I just don't see him getting past Lubin. This shit's all playing fucking Ring Magazine, been calling him the man. They've been pushing the narrative. Boots is ducking. This shit's crazy. It's way out of hand, way out of pocket. They know Boots ain't scared of them. Ortiz, his daddy knows. They all know. It's just getting worse for his kid. They ain't going to put him in the ring. Even if he gets past Lubin, they'll find a way to duck. And I've been saying this shit since the turkey news.
To do with that last statement, did you just see his fight hype interview?
Who?
Virgil Ortiz's father.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it looks
scary
like
as.
Already preparing not to fight him.
Yeah, I know. It's already in motion, Ty. They ain't going to fight him. They're not going to. And they got a perfect out with Ring Magazine at the helm, fucking pushing all the narratives. So half-witted boxing fans like Hacker here grab the narrative and call Boots a duck. It's fucking crazy. Jab, it's crazy.
D1,
let me ask you nothing like this.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Shit.
Let me ask you a question, right? If 2 fighters are offered a fight, two fighters. Fighter A, fighter B are offering a
Listen,
fight.
stop the
No,
fucking
wait. And
semantics. I know this
only one
story.
fighter
I'm
says
telling
yes.
you my
The
side.
other
You don't
fighter
need to
says
dress it
no.
up,
Who
buddy.
ducked?
One at a time. One at a time.
You don't need to dress it up.
Yo, so we know it. We know. So here's like I
Context
hear you.
matters. Where is the fight? Who's putting on?
D1,
Yo,
let him
he ducked the fight offer, bro. It is what it is. If that, and it's only if what Virgil's saying is true. If what Virgil's saying is true, he ducked the fight offer. You can, how are we denying that? How can we sit here and deny that? If what Virgil said is true, he ducked the fight offer, and that's the only fight offer according to Virgil. That's the only fight offer they ever had. I don't know why we have to go around. Well, who was his first person he fought here? Who, doesn't matter if there's an offer on the table. It's like, okay, if Shakur Tank had an offer on the table, and Shakur said no, Shakur ducked Tank. It is what it is. He ducked that offer. If Tank said no, it's the other way. Whoever turns down the offer is normally the person you call a duck. Not the person who says yes to offer. That's all I'm saying. So.
You if you want to respond to this.
Listen to me, bro.
Man,
Context matters. Where the fight's at matters. What time of day the fight's at matters, especially when it's a fight of that magnitude. So what? Boots didn't want to go over to fucking Saudi Arabia and fight at 11 o'clock in the afternoon with his only mega fight option there is for the kid. That's the one big fight he's got right now that we all know about. There is no other big mega fights. Why the fuck would he take all of his momentum and crash it out in fucking Saudi Arabia? Why?
Bro, we don't even know if the fight was going to be in Saudi.
See, you're dude.
Yeah, it was a Saudi card.
We don't even know if it's going to be in Saudi.
It was for a Saudi card. It was for
We're playing all these
season,
narratives
man.
and we don't even know it's true. We don't know if it's in Saudi.
Boxing hacker ain't never punched nothing.
Guys, let me catch my super chat, please. Shout out to Ty with the $10 in the super chat. I hope y'all realize the hacker is a plant sent to push propaganda against certain fighters. Fanai had already pointed this out a couple of times before. Boxing hacker, I hope you ain't here wired for sound because
he quoted Fanon. He quoted Fanon. Let's not.
True that.
He quoted the most conspiracy theorist person ever.
It's gonna be worse for Virgil.
Yo.
That's all they're doing is making this way worse for the kid. He's going to get beat if he gets past Lubin, which I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think I favor Boots over Virgil because of style, but
yeah, but you're out here calling him a duck. You're
no, but it is what it is, bro. Like if somebody says no to, if you can't call the person who say yes to the fight a duck, that's crazy work, bro.
Boxing hacker, I don't know how you can sit up on this panel after we just played the fight I've interviewed with Virgil Ortiz's father and call Boots Ennis a duck. It sounds to me
crazy, right?
I don't understand what y'all got from
Virgil
that.
Ortiz Sr. scared as hell.
It sounds to me as if Virgil Ortiz Sr. is looking for a way to little boy Boots, the same way they tried to little boy Xander, seem as if Boots is now not worthy of a fight with their son. All of a sudden, now that they know that Jerron Boots Ennis will be pulling up to that fight to apply a little pressure to that ass. It just appears to me as if they're scouring the earth of some sort of narrative to start to push because they do not want to fight him. I don't understand why it is that you cannot see these things, Boxing Hacker. Common sense is really supposed to be common.
So
the time is now. It's all ran out now, Jab.
So
now they got to fight. Now they know it's real. See how they start acting when they know it's here and they know it's real and it's going to happen? Yeah, they're scary as shit.
So wait, here's the thing, Jab Green. Remember you just said it sounds to me. So that's like you're using your perspective to like figure out what they're really trying to do, right? I get that. But here's the thing. Virgil said something directly. Like I don't have to like look for underlying themes or like context clues. He said there was an offer. They said yes. Boots said no. And I can just look at that statement by itself. I haven't to like figure out like if there's like a underlying motive and say the person said no. Will probably be the one who's done.
Cap. So
I don't think Boots ever said that was cap.
Boots said it's cap.
Where did he say that? I mean, if you have the link, show it. What are you saying that
What?
he was never offered a fight?
Well, hold
You
on.
don't pay attention, bro.
That interview from Fight Hack was literally like 20, 30 minutes ago. So maybe Jerome Boots and it hasn't seen it yet to respond. Y'all act like this.
But yeah, interview
No, but they're
yesterday
just
too,
saying
though.
what they said before, Jab, and he shot that
Yeah.
shit down before. The time is now. It's running out on them. Thank you for having me up here. I gotta go get my shit ready. Appreciate you,
Okay,
Jab.
baby.
Boxing Hacker, stop fucking arguing semantics. You sound stupid as shit.
Come on, man. You sound you wild, D1. Hey, D1,
All right,
don't forget our
D1.
bet, buddy.
All right, guys. Listen, we're gonna do closing arguments. Y'all know this is not my regular show. I will be back tomorrow at our regular time. We will take fight predictions and discuss this in further detail. I am gonna go and look for some more clips since Boxing Hacker loves to argue. You can go clip for clip, okay? He caught me off guard today because this was not my regular show. So I will be ready, locked and loaded tomorrow, and we can debate this till the sun comes up. But I'm telling you right now, Boxing Hacker, you can't call the man a duck when their father just basically when the opposite just basically came out and said we ain't got time to be fighting him. We on a bigger and better things with a side baby belt having ass. Okay, nigga been an interim belt for 122 years. Never been talking about no damn title fights or nothing.
Oh
But
shit.
big bad boogeyman. Y'all gotta stop.
Y'all talking about interim belts. Let's not forget the King of Those. No, I hear you. I hear you.
What?
Y'all talking about interim belts. Y'all recognize it. David knew where I was going. David knew where I was going.
I ain't got no time for this. Closing arguments.
Yeah. Hey, yo, salute to you, Jack Queen. Always a pleasure, you know. As far as the fight between Devin and Brian Norman, I'm mad I missed it this year. I'm sure it was really good. I will definitely rewatch it. I don't think Brian Norman's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a great fight. And Brian does have a good. I think he has like a really good puncher's chance. I don't see him.
That man like he can't box. Y'all be killing me, boy.
No. I never said that. I never said that.
Hey, Jab, don't interrupt them. Let them get them out. It's just going to make them stay up here even longer.
Hey, and what's that thing you call? Hey, Dave, what you call it? The 7 demons of truth?
Yo, go ahead and finish. Close it out. Land your damn plane, man.
Yo,
land your damn plane.
The 7 demons of the apocalypse. So, no, it's not to say that Brian Norman can box really well. I think Brian Norman's like a boxer puncher, you know? I don't just think he's a puncher. He boxes really well. I just think like there's just a different. I think Devin's just a little bit better. Like, I think he's a little bit at a different level than Brian Norman. And I could be wrong. Maybe Brian Norman's gonna surprise me, but looking at them, even looking at their training camp, I just think that Devin seems more refined. You know, like Devin looks like somebody's been doing his whole life. And I know Brian has too, but I just think that Devin's just a little bit more refined than.
Oh, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Hey, look, and when Dev wins, Hanos is gonna be here to wipe the tears, you know. So no, Hanos is the army, you know that. Also for this whole argument about Ortiz and Boots, I don't really care, you know. I just want to see Dean drop his Philly tears on the ground, you know. But
listen, ain't gonna do Dean. Don't do Dean, goddammit.
I mean, hey, I'm sure he's somewhere really upset. But when it comes to the Lubin fight, I can see why people say like Styles makes fights and Lubin.
So we will dive more into this tomorrow on our pre-fight. Save it for then.
You got it. So salute to you, Jack Queen. Great show. Okay, peace out, David.
We'll talk to you
bye,
later.
y'all.
Okay, bye.
All
Thanks for stopping by, Hacker. Mr. Lynch. Finally, it's just us sane people on the panel, baby.
Man, that boy Hacker, man. Oh man. Oh man. I'm rolling up right now. I'm like, them niggas give you migraines. I am not lying. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to go ahead and I want to touch in on two separate subjects, but I'm going to go ahead and make it real quick. The first subject is the disinformation campaign against Tank Davis has gone into overdrive.
Yeah.
They have
birthday, so
they
really shouted him out, wanted to show him a little love, put a little smile on his face. Happy birthday to the champ. Y'all
Yeah,
know
happy
been
birthday,
straight
champ.
for me, but they've been trying to strike the sister down, honey. So I
Yeah,
guess,
boy.
but shout out to the champ. Happy birthday, man.
Look, they got like I've seen like a whole bunch of videos popping up on my homepage talking about proof that Tank Davis this and that, and they got AI artificial, got AI pictures of Tank so called in a hallway choking out a girl and whatnot. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, come on. Then they talking about here's proof the video and there's no video. You know what I mean? I'm like, they are out here right now really trying to clickbait to get some daggone views. You
Right.
know what I mean? Hey, when you see them, just go ahead and report them. Whenever you see those thumbnails, just go ahead and report them. Hey, that's what I do.
Oh,
Seriously, because they lying, they misleading, and they lying. So it constitutes spam. You know what I mean? Clickbait. You know. But when it come down to I checked out um Brian Norman fight against Santillian. You know what I mean? And I checked out another one of his fights. I think that it's important that people gotta realize um Brian Norman, he can take a punch, he can take a hit, and Devin doesn't have any power that will put this boy down. Doesn't have any at all. You know what I mean? No power at all. He can't hurt this boy. So if he decides to come forward, you know what I mean? If he decides to come forward, he's definitely going to do some damage on Devin, and Devin better not try to go on the inside with him. He better not get in the phone booth because this boy got some lethal right uppercuts and right hooks to the body. He's gonna beat that body down. He got some
yeah.
lethal punches for real to the body and and uppercuts. You know
Right.
what I mean? And then he go ahead and he switch over and he decide to do damage with his left. That's even more of a problem. Um, I see Brian Norman still winning this fight.
Yeah, I
I
have
see him
Brian
winning this fight.
too. I see Devin. Obviously, Devin gonna make him work for it. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like
Oh
Devin
yeah.
because Devin can definitely box and he's gonna make him work for it. But ultimately, I just see Brian Norman Jr. winning the fight. I really don't see a path to victory for Devin. I'm sure though, with Bill being, Bill, he's definitely, working on something for sure. I just, I've went over it 1,000 times in my mind, and I just don't see a path to victory for Devin. Although I could be skewed by the fact that I don't like Bill, but I think that all that lights talk and all that, talk about Devin's footwork being superior and the bright lights maybe get into Brian. Brian is a fucking champion. You know what I'm saying? So he's been under those lights before. People say not to this level. Let's not forget that Devin Haney on his own really doesn't sell much. And they're fighting in Saudi Arabia, so it's not really going to be a lot of people there, a big crowd there, cheering or booing or whatever the case may be. So people need to keep that in perspective as well. Brian will be able to just concentrate on what he needs to do in the ring. Not to say that he's easily distracted, but he will have less distractions, if any at all, because it'll just be the two of them in whatever size ring that is and whatever size goddamn gloves. Because I heard that Bill's trying to get the glove sizes changed. So
Uh,
we'll go from there. I mean, obviously, as the fight gets closer, we'll start to break it down more, as well as the other fights on that card. I know we're all excited about Brian versus Devin, but I don't want us to forget about Abdullah Mason fighting for his very first world title. David
oh
Benavidez
yeah.
against Yard. Bam Bam Rodriguez is also on that card. So that card is extremely, extremely good, guys. So I don't want us to forget the rest of the fights on that card as well as we cover the Brian and Norman. I know that, they have been the most polarized on this card, and to me, they should have been the headline. But we have what we have. The card is fire, complete fire from top to bottom. So I also want to make sure throughout the weeks as we get closer, we're also recognizing the rest of the fighters on that card as well.
Oh, true that. True that. True that. But that's where I wanted to go ahead and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Let people know that it's a whole lot of clickbait crap out there.
Right.
Don't pay no attention to it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Go ahead and report it, because all they trying to do is get their view count, get
Right.
their view counts up. You know, and also, what else? Something else I saw today that crossed my mind that I saw on social media, but I kind of forgot it.
It's
You know
okay.
what I
We'll be
mean?
back
But it's
tomorrow. We'll
okay.
be back tomorrow, same time, same channel, baby. So if it come across your mind, just bring it up tomorrow while we live. We'll talk about it.
All right, no problem. All right, peace and blessings, sis.
Mwah. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mr. Lynch.
Okay, one.
Okay. Woo, child. So I want to say thank you again to our special guest for coming up and showing some love to us. I know that he is extremely busy, so and he was in the gym, so I definitely want to appreciate him and just shout him out for definitely making some time to come over and talk to us, and just give us a little bit of insight on what he's going through. Obviously, I didn't get into a lot of the technical questions because I don't know who's listening and who's watching and go, whatever, whatever. So we'll save that for maybe after the fight. We'll try and get him back on if our schedules can permit. Obviously, we'll try and have him back on to give his little victory lap and victory speech after the 22nd. After he beats the eyebrows off Devin Haney's face. So, with that being said, I did reach out to a couple of the other guys on the card. They have not gotten back to me. I assume it's because they're all obviously going into transition, or they probably just like, who the hell is this girl? But either way, I did reach out. If I hear anything else, y'all know I will do a pop up, put it on the community board, whatever we got going on. I will definitely let y'all know. I did not forget about Next to Jab. I'm still talking to some of the babies, getting some more of them to get ready to come on here as we continue to keep this ball rolling. But I appreciate y'all so much for stopping by, showing some love, even though this is not my regular scheduled day. We will be back tomorrow, and we will continue to break down this Virgil Ortiz Lubin angle with Boots as the boogeyman over the two of them, looming over them. I know Lubin said he would not fight Boots, so the ball is in Virgil's court. I am going to watch that Fight Hype interview again, clip it up. We will go over this again tomorrow. And I got some other clips that I have to find. I was not prepared to cook Boxing Hacker today fully. So he in a slow cooker for now. And tomorrow we're going to, flip that ass over and finish him. I'm going to go through and find some clips because I know what I heard Virgil say before. And I know I seen his daddy's 4-page love letter on Instagram. He might have deleted it. But hopefully somebody got a screenshot I can get. I got to get better with my screenshots. I be forgetting they tweet and delete. But I will get better with that too. But I did see him say something to the effect that, they don't have to fight him if they don't want to, indicating they do not want that fight. So we will see. Moving on, moving on. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so much for stopping by. We will be back tomorrow. Y'all know I love y'all. Have a safe Friday. Okay. If y'all can go check out Tiger Johnson. I'm not sure if he fought yet or not. I know tonight is their card. I'm not sure, what fight they are into in that card, but check that card out. I will try and peek at it. And then I'll post the winners, if the card is still going on. After now it should be. I will definitely try and post the winners, but if not, we can go over the card tomorrow during the live. But y'all be safe, have a good Friday, and I will see y'all. And y'all know what to do, honey. Catch mother on a panel. I am out of here. Y'all be safe.